That's it, wizard. You have the spirit. Grrr, just like that. And your enemies will fear you, and our mission will be unstoppable. Wizard, why are you pulling that face? Welcome to the continued adventures of Grignr, friends of Grignr, where today, Grignr is going to do the unthinkable. Many voices in Grignr. Oh, Grignr has also swapped to his mighty axe instead of whatever he was using before. The small, pathetic sword. Grignr knows the bigger is better. I mean, just look at Wizard's weapon. Wizard, show off your weapon. Yes, you're a mighty man, Wizard. So Grignr has swapped to his axe because Grignr was sick of having to fight things that were... Oh! It's a good job Grignr is very mighty in the muscle. You will open for Grignr. Strange door. Grignr is a little afraid that if he goes back in the front door, the people that he threatened last time might shoot him. And he does not want to ruin his alliance with the NCR. Grignr also does not know which way to get to the... ooh. A password? You're telling Grignr he could have just come in here and got the password? After he spent all that time putting on science outfits and doing sciencey things so that he could think good enough to hack it? You're telling Grignr there was just a password lying around? Well, Grignr was here originally because one of the many voices in Grignr's head suggested to Grignr that instead of trying to smash things with his... No. Instead of trying to smash things, he could speak to people. Instead of trying to solve every problem with his fists, he could try and...
Me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging?
He could try and solve his problems with his mouth. No, not in that way. Well, unless Major Knight. Grignr has become quite the charismatic king over his many adventures. He has learned how to deal with the problems of his people. And now Grignr has to put those skills to good use. Now, Grignr was here to convince the scientist to tell Grignr the password. But it turns out Grignr may have just found the password anyway. Grignr wanted that scrap metal. Grignr can't reach it.
Who knows which side the Legion's going to hit us from next?
Who knows which side? Grignr agrees. Well, I mean, you do know which side because the Legion, I mean, their camp is in the world. It's on the map. We've all seen it. You don't mind Grignr stealing all of your things. Grignr appreciates this. Good relations with the NCR Grignr has. Grignr is looking around just in case they also have another password stashed away somewhere. Maybe that was just the one Grignr needed. No, the other terminal did not need a password. Grignr remembers. Grignr also cannot remember his way around this freaking place, though. This way? It's this way. But Grignr is worried that if he goes outside again, the people that Grignr threatened last time may shoot Grignr. And he would not like to ruin his relations with the NCR. You.
What can I help you with?
It is I, Grignr. Grignr will help you make the Shinings warm.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Well, this was easier than Grignr eating handfuls after handful of the Brainmate Good Sweet. You help, Grignr?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
Where Grignr send the mighty sun power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
This is a great idea. You are a smart man.
Goodbye.
Grignr bids you farewell. And now that Grignr has the wizard with him, the wizard is from these apocalypse follower men, just as this man is, perhaps the wizard will weigh into the situation and make Grignr's decision for him, because Grignr does not like to think with his brain. Grignr now needs to get to the... Where's the terminal, though? Terminal! 'Tis I, Grignr. Finally, with the skills and words that he needs to make you do good thing, without having to take handfuls after handfuls of delicious brain sweeties. Where did the other dog go? Be gone. No nibbling at Grignr's toes. It's okay, they're just sleeping. Reset. And Grignr has completed it. If you would like to read these voices in Grignr's head, you will be allowed to. Excellent. There are these things. And then finally, here are some of these things. Grignr believes you may have actually read this before in hindsight. What did Barbarian say Grignr could do? You! Tell Grignr what his goal is. Archimedes' security system to wipe out all nearby NCR salvagers. Use Helios 1 mainframe to send power to a destination of your choosing. Grignr is in control now. Grignr can either eliminate the NCR, who may make enemies of Grignr when he decides to announce that he is king, or he can send the power to the people that he is the king of. This is a difficult choice for Grignr. The Grignr has already opened this safe. This is a difficult choice for Grignr. But what's more difficult is finding the way Grignr is supposed to go. This way. Come along, wizard. Excuse me. This is I, Grignr. You have to come past. Yup. Yup. Vault. Oh. Grignr now has mighty ankles. His endurance is high enough that he does not have to consider such things. Barbarian is telling Grignr that he needs to look at this. Helios 1 mainframe terminal. Thank you, Barbarian. Configure the power grid. Full region. Fremonton West Side. The Grignr's kingdom. The king's kingdom. Everybody. Your mighty weapon. Harness the power of the great fireball in the sky. Grignr will send it to all of the people. Archimedes plant defense system. No, Grignr.
I suppose an even distribution is better than nothing.
Who would you have sent the power to, wizard? You would have wanted Grignr to send it to just one group of people. Your people. Grignr does not need your people to be... Grignr wants all the people to love him. Lovely day. Grignr was there yesterday, slaying puny men. And now, Grignr can... Don't fall over the edge, Grignr. Grignr can now press the button. And... And that was... wizard? Oh, wizard! Grignr has done it. His honors the power of the sun. Oh, wizard. It's so bright. For Grignr's people. Grignr has given them a mighty gift. Now Grignr has to run all the way back to the scientist. Grignr hasn't got the patience for these things. Perhaps the scientist will give Grignr money in exchange for his great deeds, like a true treasure-hunting barbarian. Grignr has to run so far now. What is it? What are these strange noises? Wizard, there may be a ghost. Do not panic, wizard. Grignr is skilled at dealing with ghosts. We've dealt with many before. Such as the ghost of that strange winged lizard. Slew Grignr from under the earth itself. And now that Grignr has completed this task, he can move on to his final goal. The goal which was given to him by the Yes Man. The friendly metal friend of Grignr many, many moons ago. To deal with the Omertas. And with that, Grignr will be at his final battle. Grignr will have to decide on his final alliances. We wishes to spare. And whether or not he will become king. King Grignr. Greetings.
What can I help you with?
Grignr has completed his task.
I saw that on the monitors here. and you send it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR has more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
What did you give Grignr? A book of science? Followers of the Apocalypse have accepted Grignr. If you are a follower of the Apocalypse, why were you not as pleased as this man? Instead, you just told Grignr he didn't do a good enough job.
Oh, well, guess everyone will have to do.
Stupid wizard.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me.
That is very macabre, thank you, madam. You sure would be fun at Grignr's parties. Remind him to send you an invite. Oh no, it was lost in the post. Ha 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 ha. Now, Grignr can return to the Omertas, which is somewhere here. Grignr can finish his final task. And once again, the voice in Grignr's head has suggested Grignr not using his axe to solve all of his problems and instead using his words. Not his brain, just his words. Grignr has two things going for him. Good at words. Good at muscles. Good at murder.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed.
Take Grignr's. Just take them. You lost your big gun. Madam, this is I, Grignr.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today?
Grignr needs your assistance. He needs the key to Kachino's room.
Yeah, Kachino's a creep. I'll give you a key for some caps. Hazard pay.
Oh. Would Grignr say that? I know you feel safe here, but Grignr could crush your windpipe before anybody noticed.
You make an excellent point. I never liked that Kachino fuck anyway. Here you go.
Grignr is a treasure-hunting barbarian. Nothing gets between him and his treasure. We're not gonna spend money to make money. That doesn't make any sense. Grignr has to, wait. This one. Barbarian guide Grignr, for he cannot think for himself. Finally! The great door of Kachino that has prevented Grignr's entry for the many years will allow him access. Are you going to be upset if Grignr goes in here?
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Silence, wizard. Sneak in. Come on. Wizard! Stand there. Shh. Grignr time. What is in here? Curtains. And a toilet. Kachino seems to enjoy his tasty Nuka-Cola snacks. Grignr is very evil, despite the fact that he has done arguably exclusively morally good things so far. Well, except for the genocide. And that's all because Grignr stole treasures from a dictator. That makes Grignr the bad guy. For some reason. Kachino's journal. Perhaps to someone who could read, this could be very valuable. This Kachino did not have many treasures. Although he does for some reason have 3 beds. He's like a small house feline. Oh! Straight through the middle. Table's in half. Come along, wizard. Quickly, the coast is clear. Just walking around, enjoying the tour of this fine land that you have here. What a great place. Grignr is much appreciative of your hospitality. Run, wizard. You! Kachino! Does Grignr need to read first? Misk. Kachino. There's so many words for Grignr. Kachino's journal documents a couple of months of Kachino's activities. It contains a detailed ledger describing many of his business deals over the last few months, including the sales of chems and weapons. It is clear at a quick glance that these transactions are at his own personal finances done behind the backs of the Omertas family management structure. He also talks a great deal about many sexual encounters with Gamora prostitutes, including Joanna. After nearly every off-the-book sale or his sexual tryst, he vows that he will be... this will be his last. You! Caccino!
You again? What the fuck do you want?
Grignr has found this book with words.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
You will give Grignr everything you have. Do you think that your family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
Grignr cannot barter with him. Is it worth 100 caps to you?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting.
Grignr would find that
Between
interesting.
you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
This appeals to Grignr because Grignr is now the new Mr. House. 100 caps and we will stop these people plotting against new Mr. House, in brackets Grignr.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
What? Tell Grignr about Troik.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Tell Grignr about the rest of these names that he did not understand.
Okay, toss them at me.
Who is Clandon?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope. Okay, toss them at me.
What are they planning? How are they going to defeat the House Men?
No, just that it involves guns and muscle.
Grignr is half of
That
those.
it's big. Very big.
Grignr is also that.
Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Grignr is pleased.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Grignr will need to go and find these people. Troik and the other man whose name Grignr has definitely not forgotten. No. One appears to be beneath the very bowels of the earth itself, condemned to hell. Lower Brimstone. Aha.
Hey.
No, thank you, madam. Grignr is a busy man. Greetings. Desire Grignr. Grignr had the key to this place? How? Grignr would like to just close this door. For your safety, of course. Related to suites. Grignr has the key to this one too? Oh. Grignr seems like he may have found himself more than he realized. You!
So I hear the honcho of one of them Strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
They may not find yours.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
This is I, Grignr.
Caccino? Caccino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
Grignr is looking to break up whatever the bosses have planned.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
If you don't help Grignr, he will report you to the NC.
Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here.
No, he's speaking telekinetically. Grignr lost karma for threatening a man. Grignr lost karma by reporting a man who killed a prostitute after being pumped full of a psychoactive murder drug. But he didn't lose karma for threatening to crush the windpipe of an innocent reception desk worker. What can you tell Grignr about the guns the Omertas have?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
What can we do to take care of these guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
If you don't deploy the thermite yourself, Grignr will tell the bosses what you're planning.
Hey, fuck you. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite myself. You get out of the casino for a bit. I'll take care of it while you're gone.
Thank you, strange man. Good. Grignr, Troik is going to destroy... Is going to destroy the shipment for Grignr. Now, before Grignr leaves, he should see if he can deal with the other one. Just in case things go down while Grignr is gone. Clandon. Grignr is friends with your other friend, Cachino. He is friends. Grignr could just smash this guy to pieces and no one would ever know. Oh. The strange Cachino man said that... said that this man had no vices. Except for clearly bleeding everywhere. If that is what he's into, then that is his own business. But this seems like a lot of blood for a man who is still alive. There's only one... There can be only one truth, wizard. He's a vampire. You.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
You're a vampire.
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
What do you do around here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Cachino sent Grignr to speak with you.
Cachino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something? Goodbye.
This man will not speak to Grignr. There must be some sort of secret Grignr can uncover in this man's room. Yes, Grignr is room service. You mind your own business. Clearly there is blood everywhere, so this man is a strange... Either a vampire, or perhaps an amateur butcher. There's a lot of gecko and mantis steak around. He must be a butcher. There is no other reason for it. A butcher who came in here to wash his hands, of course. Grignr will sample your... This is perhaps one of the nicest samples of delicious toilety goodness Grignr has had yet. What is going on here? This is very important to Grignr's investigation. Shh. Very important to Grignr's investigation. Room service. It's just I, Grignr. We've previously spoken.
Okay. I'll do my best.
You didn't notice Grignr stealing. You're a liar. You saw nothing.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Anything that would tell Grignr about this man and his evil ways. Nothing. Nothing? He reads true police stories. You must be a vampire, so he can keep ahead of the police when they investigate him for... Nothing. Nothing? Grignr could just kill him. Could just destroy him. Grignr needs to find out what they're planning. Perhaps smashing him with Grignr's mighty fist would not be enough. What is Grignr to do? To find out what kind of work he does for the family. What has Grignr missed?
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
Clandon's room key. He has nothing in his pocket that might tell him. You!
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
Yeah. Grignr may have to speak to someone else. Ah. It seems as if he may not be butchering animals. Perhaps he works for the White Glove Society that Grignr allowed into the into Vegas. That Grignr's still not sure about. He may go and murder them all. Reception lady. Grignr will crush your windpipe, etc., etc. Tell Grignr.
Well, look, the bully is back. What the hell do you want?
What does Troik do for this place?
Sorry, we don't have any hotel rooms available. It's hard to believe.
Nothing. What
Great
does Troik
Caesar is
do?
dead. The management doesn't seem too happy.
Grignr is very confused about who to speak to. You.
Welcome to Gamora.
What does Troik do? Nothing. What did Grignr miss? Is there something in the hotel room? Grignr doesn't remember.
Be
Greetings.
sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
You are a trader of livestock and donkeys. Grignr has seen such great livestock markets in his homelands. Grignr will wait outside for the other man to complete his task first. Perhaps this will have him reveal what his job is for these people. Give him time. How much time does this man need? Grignr will wait another 24 hours. A whole day to destroy the weapons for Grignr. He has completed his task? Nothing. Just gotta find out what Clandon does. Grignr has no idea. Grignr must have missed something in his room.
Welcome back to Gamora. I know you're good for it, but you're still gonna have to leave your weapons with me.
You do not know that Grignr is good for anything. Take these.
You'll get these back on your way out.
Goodbye. Come along, wizard. Grignr is going to pause so that he can have a delicious alcoholic beverage. Grignr has been surprisingly sober again. It's time. Much better. 3 bottles of beer all at once. Grignr will speak with the Casino man, see if he can tell Grignr anything else. Tables. Greetings.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hey. The guns have been destroyed.
Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head.
Oh.
Now the bosses want to see you.
Ooh. What's the next step?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Oh. What? Fine. Grignr is ready to slay them.
Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
What? Grignr will not... Come on. Grignr does not need that gun. Grignr didn't find out anything about Clandon, though. Suspicious. Grignr hopes that he has not...
the Legion is moving some new tough muscle into the area.
Grignr hopes he's not made this task harder. Okay, Grignr, now it's time to see those muscles to use, because Grignr is never going to use a gun. Yeah. Grignr is with this guy. And this guy is with Grignr. Grignr could have brought along his whole squad. Grandmother is with this guy. Cyborg Barbarian is with grandmother. Little brother Barbarian is with Cyborg Barbarian. And Barbarian is with a little Barbarian. Oh, Grignr does not need a weapon, but he is afraid. Greetings.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are talking.
Let's have
I'm
some
pretty sure they're gonna
words.
kill you after
Take
they
a seat
talk.
on the couch so we can get to talking.
Grignr will take a seat. He just needs to stretch first. Oh, Grignr just gonna stretch first. Cross. What does cross do? Grignr has no idea. Can't press the button. No chance to hit. Wait. Cross. Uppercut. Uppercut. No, Grignr can't take them both. Begone!
Break time's over.
Whoa!
You do not leave from Grignr.
Please.
Begone!
Over here.
Watch out!
Die!
Damn! If you can spare any ammunition, that'd be really terrific. I'm glad that's over.
Grignr has completed his task. We've completed our task.
Thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry.
Grignr would like to play some games in your casino.
Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun.
Goodbye.
Later.
Well, Grignr did not find out the plan. But what Grignr did do is put him, a good friend that he blackmailed in charge of Gamora. Is this better for Grignr? Grignr does not know. Grignr does not know. Perhaps Grignr can still find out the plan. Grignr also may go and kill Clandon, just to be sure.
Welcome back to Gamora. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Oh no! Big Sal has fallen over the barrier.
Hey.
What a terrible time. It was not Grignr that killed him. Quickly, Nero. Go and save Big Sal. He's fallen over the barrier. No, Nero, you could never leap after him and catch him midair. That would be a ridiculous thing to even try, Nero. No, don't be a hero, Nero. Oh, no! He chased after Big Sal and his legs flew off with such force they flew up here. Greetings, it's Grignr.
Hey there. Can I get you a drink? Maybe a party favor?
What is a party favor? Tell Grignr your alcohol. Tell him all... No. Not just a bottle. All of the alcohol, madam. And the buff out. Grignr likes bar. And the psycho. Tell him all of your chems as well. Grignr is pleased. Goodbye. You've clearly got more alcohol here, but perhaps this is not for sale to people like Grignr. Aha. Locked. Grignr can't open that. You. Tell... Oh. Troika blackmail note. Well, that doesn't help Grignr. Grignr's gonna go and kill that other guy before he escapes. For he does not want to leave any risk here. Grignr never did find out the plan, so he needs to be more careful. Tie up loose ends. Grignr knows this, for he is king.
Hello.
But why are you pointing? Clandon! This is Grignr. Here to visit. How are you doing?
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
Grignr has won much money. Hope you're winning some money too, Clandon. You've won the greatest gift of all. The triple uppercut of Grignr's fury! Begone! Begone! Grignr could punch a man... Grignr has punched a man so hard that his very limbs fell off. Grignr gained karma for killing this man. He must have been truly evil, unlike Grignr, who is a saint. Except for the fact that he stole some stuff from a dictator. That makes Grignr terrible. And now, at long last, Grignr returns to the Yes-Man. And he tells the Yes-Man he has completed his long journey throughout all of Vegas. From the top to the bottom, and the other directions too. Grignr has made many allies, many good friends, many enemies, but most of Grignr's enemies have been well and truly annihilated. Penthouse. The Emertas are Grignr's good friend. The White Glove Society are Grignr's good friend. The Boomers are going to help Grignr with their mighty booms.
The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
Grignr has some good news, Metal Man.
Please, go on.
Grignr has made an alliance with the Boomers.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 4 down. Just 1 to go.
Grignr has spoken to the Emerters. They were plotting to destroy the strip, so Grignr killed their conspirators. Oh, apparently Grignr did find out what happened, but Grignor's not sure when.
Wow. That is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Grignr is on good terms with the NCR. They will help Grignr. They will let Grignr protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit.
Did you say Graham or Grant?
To him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
What does the override module do, strange metal man? Speak in simple words.
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Grignr does like an army. He will go and get these tasks accomplished.
Great. When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Excellent. Grignr has a new task. Defend the president.
If it isn't our favorite VIP.
Thank you, robot. Grignr has failed a quest, but that was the quest that would let Grignr allow the to join the NCR and give them victory. But now Grignr has made a name for himself as king. And now that Grignr is king, he is not allowed to join them. They think that Grignr is an enemy. They're very shallow-minded.
Hello.
Hello, it is I, Grignr, here to check on the alcohol and chem supplies. In between saving the world. You. Buy Grignr some chems. And now it's time. Time to head out there into the great beyond. I guess... where's the wizard? 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 C for wizard. Follow Grignr. Wizard, please follow Grignr. Where is the wizard? Move here.
With House out of the way, I hope someone opens the Lucky.
The wizard seems to have disappeared. Grignr doesn't need the wizard. Now, Grignr, the first thing Grignr will do is go to the... oh, wait. Before powering up the substation. Oh. Grignr wanted to go and turn on the power station first. Okay, Grignr will head to Hoover Dam and defend the president. The problem is Grignr doesn't have a ranged weapon. Grignr hopes that these assassins choose to attack the president with their fists, so that Grignr and them are on equal terms. Did Grignr get his weapons back? Oh, he did. Grignr may have to, for the first time in his life, use a gun. Something that Grignr has never done before and never wants to do. Greetings.
Hey.
This is I, Grignr. Oh, really? Is that actually going to make us use a gun?
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
Grignr is always prepared, Rager Grant.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Very well. Grignr will have a few more. Oh, you're gonna make Grignr sleep? Grignr not sleepy. Mom, no. Ugh. They forced Grignr to nap.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside.
Oh.
We've got a busy day ahead of us.
Grignr was not prepared. Fine. Begin your
Kimball is
tasks,
arriving
Rager
shortly. If you
Grant.
want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
Very well. Grignr will investigate. Greetings. Zy Grignr, here to make sure that they will not assassinate the President. Perhaps Grignr could assassinate the President. Hoover Dam. This door is... What is Grignr to do? He is to look around. Why have they just suddenly placed Grignr in command? Oh. Stairs to Hoover Dam requires key. Grignr should be allowed to check out there. You!
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Ah! You!
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together. But he hasn't shown up yet.
You've lost your Bengineer. Oh, I haven't seen him.
Okay. Well...
There is a missing
I guess
engineer.
I'll just keep waiting.
Perhaps he is an assassin.
Sorry to bother you.
Ben is an assassin!
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you...
We will find him.
a winner.
Assassin Ben. If only the wizard was here, he could think for Grignr. You!
House was the only thing keeping Vegas from joining the NCR.
Supply closet. Zy Grignr. There's blood. What is this blood? NCR engineer jumpsuit. Wait. Wait, Grignr is thinking. There is blood. There is access to jumpsuits. And an engineer is missing. Grignr is piecing it together. Ben must have murdered another... Ooh. Ben must have murdered another man and then taken his clothes off in a mad fury.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do.
It is
for
the only
everyone else in
answer.
these
Ooh, a snow globe.
territories.
Perhaps there is something Grignr has missed. Think, Grignr. Think, you fool. Oh, this place is huge. Oh, this place is gigantic. Greetings.
You're the one that killed Caesar, right?
Oh, it's finally time that Grignr got some appreciation for that. The only person ever to have pointed that out. Oh, do you know of Ben, the engineer? He goes by Bengineer for short, or at least he does now. Do any of these... You look suspicious. He's got a different coloured shirt to everyone else. The music is encouraging Grignr to search fast. Like a mighty warrior. Even though it is just a quiet dam where nothing is happening. Are you Bengineer?
That fiend leader
You are
shouldn't
just
have messed
engineer.
with our great army.
Are you a Bengineer? You're just a regular engineer. Oh. You! Mike Lawson.
Hello there, youngster. Welcome to my baby.
What? Am I your baby?
The power station, the dam, they're my babies. Well, don't tell my grandchildren I said that. Anything in here that I haven't rebuilt, I've fixed. I've been here since well before the first battle. I've ground my knuckles on so much cement in here, it is nearly as much me as it is cement.
Grignr does not care about you. He's the leader of the Bengineers, but he does not know of Bengineer. Engineer?
I'm not sure I'll ever learn everything there is to know about this place.
Grignr is not sure he knows where to go. Power plant 02. Oh, this place is huge. It's a gigantic place. Grignr has a feeling that if they were to have... If the engineer was waiting to see the speech, he wouldn't have gone so far. Perhaps Grignr will return to the surface and look around in the lobby. This would make far more sense. If Grignr can't get through that way. What? But he can get through this way. Why? And there must be some sort of clue. Grignr has explored enough in this land at this stage to know that...
Evening.
The barbarian would not be telling Grignr to look for clues if there were not clues to look for. All lead to the same place. Perhaps. Elevator. This is where Grignr came from. What is this door? Stairs. To the power plant again, for God's sake. Perhaps he is outside.
Sounds like we're running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the strip.
Greetings. Greetings, it is I, Grignr. Oh, there are so many people. Grignr cannot deal with so many people. His head hurts. NCR Trooper. Traveler. NCR Trooper. Greetings.
I wonder what President Kimball is going to talk about today.
I wonder what President Kimball is going to talk about today.
I wonder what President Kimball is going to talk about today.
I'm so excited about the president visiting. This
I'm
is
just
going to
glad
be
to have
great.
the day off for this.
Grignr has not seen anything suspicious so far.
You better get out of here. You better get out of here.
No! It's a security check. Grignr needs to look around for bombs.
You better get out of here.
No, they will not allow Grignr to look for explosives. There must be something Grignr has missed. Greetings.
Is it me or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us?
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs. Please step away.
Ah. Only engineers, you say? Only engineers. Ha ha ha. Yes. Greetings, it is I, no, the engineer. I'm here to check on the status of the landing craft. Nothing suspicious here. Greetings.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Grignr. Doesn't seem to be anything here. This requires a key that Grignr cannot get into. Do you have a key that Grignr could steal? He wouldn't steal it anyway. Grignor's a good guy. Grignr doesn't know what he's looking for. Grignr doesn't remember. Grignr believes that had he have done this in a past life recently, he perhaps would have worked for Caesar's Legion and wouldn't know what to do at this stage.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
What is in this room here? Grignr is not allowed to open this one. Perhaps Grignr could crowbar it. Let's say lockpicking of 100. Grignr is not strong enough to open this lock. How is Grignr not strong enough to open the lock? Because he was pretending to be an engineer. Grignr remembers. Okay, this time. Pry open. Nothing. Grignr is not strong enough to pry open this lock.
Hello?
What is through here? So that's the stairs to where Grignr just saw. Okay. It's very dark in here all of a sudden. Must be something Grignr has missed. Like a key. Is there a key? Some sort of key somewhere Grignr can borrow? Steal? Use? Ah! Grignr doesn't know what to do. Grignr doesn't know what to do. Fine. Grignr will accept that he does not know who or what or when to look for. Ah! Nope. Grignr's looked everywhere and he can't find anything. Perhaps you're lying to
Have you
Grignr.
finished your security sweep?
Yes. Grignr can't find anything.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Where is Grignr's? Where is the president? He's there. Is that not the Legate's camp right there? Surely they could just shoot it down with a... Grignr believes this is not the safest place to hold a great... meeting. president is here. Grignr is elite security. They will never...
I'm looking forward to seeing the president.
Nobody will know that Grignr is not just a normal man. Here to observe the speech. Oh, it's so dark. Grignr can't see a damn thing.
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs.
The president.
Please step
The
away.
president. Greetings. Desai Grignr. Greetings. Greetings. Grignr is your bodyguard. Grignr doesn't entirely know why he's been allowed to join this event. Given that the NCR said they would no longer work with Grignr because he's trying to establish himself as king. He's very confused why he's even here in the first place. If Grignr is up the front, they have to get past Grignr to get to the president. Wow. Nah. Is nobody gonna shoot?
Fellow Californians.
No one here to shoot the president?
Answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here. And it is because of you that I am able to do
Grignr is on guard.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices.
Grignr cannot see anything suspicious.
Good men and women like Private First Class, Jeremy Watson,
President Kimball's
that
giving a
Nevada
speech.
and the new California Republic remain free and secure.
Hey, good work.
Outskirts of one time. Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother,
Still nothing.
like many Californians, braved the rules
Perhaps there is
of the
nothing.
old
Perhaps Grignr is imagining
as a
things.
prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks,
someone is-
and the brotherhood of war. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they
Perhaps someone could attack the president's... They could put a bomb on his ship.
But the time came when they could no longer shoulder.
Allow Grignr pass.
12 years ago, they called out for help.
There's no one
And the
here.
Republic heard them.
Search the vertibird.
Rangers just like you answered the
Take a closer look, but you can't be sure there is anything wrong, but you have a bad feeling about this. Oh,
I will carry the weight.
Grignr is too stupid.
And at Owens Lake,
Grignr is too stupid to uncover if there are any issues.
driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carry
There was a man back there. He's moving.
We left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield.
Oh,
It did not break us. 10 years ago,
everything is fine.
met with representatives of the Desert Rangers.
How long does this speech go on for?
What would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic.
Nothing.
It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's legion and the tyranny of his
Perhaps Grignr will search the
There are some
vessel again.
who ask me, but who are we protecting? What is
Perhaps Grignr will search the vessel again when the speech is over.
Sometimes we forget that the life
Could you turn on subtitles, please?
beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve.
If only the wizard was here.
We must always remember
It could be another
that
pair of
where
eyes
the
for Grignr.
Californians stand, we carry
But
our
nobody
principles
here.
with us.
Anybody coming down the road?
Representation and protection under the law
Nobody.
of a just republic.
Everything is safe.
This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world
You!
that preceded us.
Oh, Grignr thought he was drawing a weapon.
Heirs of that civilization, torchbearers eastward of the Pacific, into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carried the weight.
Oh, how long does this go on for? Grignr is bored. Oh, Grignr's just gonna drink some... Oh, yeah, Grignr hopes you get assassinated.
He took the greatest risk. California itself.
Grignr had one too many. Hey there, it's I, Grignr.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to pay attention.
It's I, Grignr.
I'm trying to listen to this.
You're rude people. You're a rude group of people. Do you know Bengineer?
Do you mind?
First Class Jeremy Watson. On behalf of the Senate and people of the new...
No, this is man. He's getting a medal.
It is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra.
Yeah. He's so good, isn't he?
Leave me alone. I'm trying to pay attention.
Oh! The president is being killed. Grignr looked away for 1 second and his head has exploded. You don't seem too bothered about this. Let's go in with Grignr. What happened? Why is nobody bothered about the fact that the president...
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now.
The president's head just exploded and nobody seems to care? Is it... What? Is nobody concerned about the fact that the president's head just exploded?
Damn it! I can't believe the president is dead. It's all my fault.
Well, you seem concerned. You.
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed.
Who is he there? Is he the one that did this? Do not worry, Grignr is an engineer. You.
I'm too young to die.
Well, the president is dead. That's it. That's the end. His head exploded. He was assassinated. Very unceremoniously. No one seems bothered. No one seems to care. Do not fear. Grignr will be your president. It is I. President very drunk Grignr. Blah, blah. Boring speech, blah. Thank you for having spirit and heart. Good strength and mind powers. You are so brave. And Grignr is pleased with you all. Go to your families. Go home. Gamble at Grignr's casino. It's the president's favorite casino. Gamble there. And you too will be rich, much like me, the president. It is I, the president. No one's noticed that he's died. It is I, President Grignr. I was always the president. No. Grignr seems to not be able. There seems to be some sort of strange invisible barrier, and no one will see him there. You've done good job. The president is still alive. Now I will take my leave. I will not be taking my word. I've decided to walk. Thank you. It is I, your president. Goodbye. Goodbye, farewell. And everything was fine. Grignr didn't fail. Because the president's still alive. He was seen walking away. Who could have predicted that the president would have been assassinated? After launching a speech within literally 50 meters of Caesar's camp. What a shocker. Grignr cannot believe that these things would happen. Now Grignr will go and install the power chip, and then this will be the end of it. Grignr will go from Black Mountain, run down the other side, and Grignr has disappeared from reality. Grignr is sleeping. He must have had too much alcohol. Oh, Grignr's head. Oh.